Hi class, let's take a look at problem 3. Now, to evaluate the factorial keys, factorials represent a multiplication of values. So 7 factorial represents 7 times 6 times 5 all the way to 1. And in this case, this is how you're going to evaluate it. So you're going to type in 7 followed by math. In the math, you're going to scroll down all the way to the PRB, and then that's going to be number 4, and then you're just going to have to hit enter. So this one's going to give us 5,040. Let me write it down. Okay, let's evaluate 12 factorial, which is going to be a very large value. So 12 factorial, it's equivalent to that really large value. Let me write it down. So this is equal to, it was a 479, 479, 0, 0. So 4, 7, 9. Then we have 0, 0, followed by 1, 6, 0, 0. So 1, 6, 0, 0. And let me just double check. Let me move the calculator. There we go. 479, there's 2 zeros afterwards, 1, 6, 0, 0. And let me box this in. Now, the next evaluation, which is problem C, it's going to be a little bit messy because we need a parentheses at the bottom. So we're going to evaluate it as follows. You have a 7 factorial. And then divided by, and also this is 5 factorial. Oh, give me just a second. So 7 factorial divided by parentheses 5 factorial. And then this one just has after that times a 2. So we do need that parentheses so that the calculator understands first 7 factorial divided by, and then at the bottom, you're dividing by 5 factorial times the 2. That's actually it for this one. The answer is going to be 21. So this is equivalent to 21. Okay, for problem 3, there is an additional one that actually has a formula. So let me rewrite it so that we type in exactly what each part happens to be. So this one's going to be on the top a 10 factorial over, and at the bottom n minus r. So let me write it as 10 minus 4 factorial times r factorial. Now let me simplify the bottom. It'll just be a little bit easier to write it as 6 factorial on the calculator. So this is equivalent to 10 factorial over technically 6 factorial times 4 factorial. We are going to need to put a parenthesis at the bottom. So 10 factorial and then divided by, at the bottom there's a 6 factorial and then times a 4 factorial. And then close the parentheses. Once again, 10 factorial divided by 6 factorial times 4 factorial. Enter, and I'm getting 210. And that's actually it. Let me just double check. We definitely need parentheses there. and the times, otherwise the calculator may do something else. That's actually it for this problem. Let me zoom out a little bit so that you're able to see all the previous answers.